What up, YouTube? This is Sneed from Sneed Mobile Tech, and I've got some details for you guys as to the rollout of the 600 megahertz spectrum that T-Mobile is very quickly and efficiently getting deployed to their network. So the 600 megahertz spectrum that was purchased by T-Mobile earlier in the year has already begun rolling out. We've got active sites in Wyoming that are using the spectrum. Of course, one of the only issues at this point is there are no devices currently with the ability to utilize the spectrum. So that's one current issue, but there is some other problems ahead. So T-Mobile's moving quickly to, get this going and get 600 megahertz fully supported in their network, but they've run across a really serious issue, and that's actual manpower. So the laborers that would be involved in making sure that all the antennas are put up for receiving and transmitting the signal, it looks like that's going to be one of the problems, is having enough people to do it. So the technicians that are used here are very limited, and it looks like that could hold them back several years in the deployment of this. So some of the issues are stated here in this article. Talks about the crews that are available to do the work. Says 5 to 7 years versus 3 years. The reason they mention the 3 years is because in 3 years it's expected that the 5G networks are going to be fully deployed, meaning that we still won't have the 600 megahertz fully available for the entire rollout for T-Mobile. So T-Mobile is trying to improve its coverage in the rural areas across the U.S., and this is what's holding it back. So now we've got the low-end spectrum that can do it, such as what AT&T and Verizon have, and that's probably not going to be possible. While T-Mobile is ready to get the job done and they've got the money to spend, they do have an actual restriction in that the teams that, and the people that are going to be, installing all the hardware, they're very limited. So the actual manpower is the issue right now. Not enough crews to cover all the space that T-Mobile needs to cover. So this is rather unfortunate. T-Mobile is on top of the ball. Their spending is where it needs to be. Their plan is right where it needs to be, but they've come, they've hit a roadblock. So we may not see them hit their goal in getting this rolled out. I mean, we still don't even have phones that support it. So in terms of 2017, it's a wash. But moving towards 2018 and 19, progress is going to be very difficult. It's going to be a lot slower than T-Mobile envisioned. And it's not necessarily something they could have foreseen. They bought the spectrum. They want to deploy it. Now they're at the mercy of the technicians and the companies that can install the hardware. So we'll just have to wait and see when they get it. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Do you think T-Mobile can hit a decent time when this can be fully deployed? Do you think 3 years sounds realistic, or do you think the 5 to 7 years is more realistic? If you're asking my opinion, I think 5 years is probably what it's going to be. I think some of the technicians and the installation teams will become more readily available. T-Mobile will try to incentivize them to by giving them more money. I think they want to get this rolled out as soon as possible, but we'll just give a rough estimate, maybe 2023 for full deployment. We'll go 5 years. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Please give the video a thumbs up and a share. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next video. Peace.